Greetings, retro junkies. I'm Vic Viper, and welcome to Arcade Decade, your home for retro-flavored geek culture from a Gen X perspective. Whether you're an arcade rat, an 8-bit fanboy, or just retro-curious, this is dedicated to you, my friends. Today in our Retro Reviews segment, we're going to talk about one of my favorite arcade games that not a lot of people talk about, Kangaroo. Kangaroo is a classic arcade game released in 1982 by Sun Electronics, which would later become known as Sunsoft. Developed during the golden age of arcade gaming, this platformer showcases the adventures of a brave mama kangaroo as she embarks on a quest to rescue her baby Joey from a menacing monkey army, and she means business. Praised for its simplicity, vibrant visuals, and engaging gameplay, Kangaroo has earned its place among the cherished titles of the early arcade era. For its time, Kangaroo boasted visually appealing graphics. The colorful and cartoonish character designs, particularly that of the boxing glove-wearing kangaroo and her monkey adversaries, are charming and easily distinguishable. The game's environments are relatively simple but effective, with basic backgrounds and detailed obstacles that add depth to the gameplay experience. Kangaroo is relatively easy to pick up and play, making it accessible to a wide range of players. The controls are straightforward, typically consisting of an 8-way joystick for movement, with up used for jump and down to duck. A single button makes Mama punch. Punching while ducking punches low. This comes in handy for bopping those mischievous monkeys and deflecting the apples hurled at you. The gameplay revolves around climbing ladders, jumping over obstacles, and punching enemies to progress through the levels. This combination of platforming and action elements keeps the gameplay engaging and provides a good balance of challenge and fun. The game's difficulty gradually ramps up as players advance through the levels, introducing tougher enemies and obstacles that require quick reflexes and strategic thinking. While Kangaroo may not have achieved the same level of fame as some other arcade classics, it remains a charming and enjoyable title that can provide hours of entertainment. The simple audio adds to the overall atmosphere, with catchy tunes and sound effects that enhance the gameplay experience. The game features upbeat background music that complements the arcade action, setting the mood for the adventure. Kangaroo is the type of arcade game that can offer short bursts of fun. The challenge of rescuing the Joey from higher and more challenging levels can encourage players to come back for more attempts. There is no continue, so you will have to rescue your adorable Joey through 4 stages of adventure on 1 credit. Then you get to do it all over again. To excel in Kangaroo, players should keep a few key strategies in mind. Timing is crucial. Precise timing is essential when jumping over obstacles and punching enemies. Mastering the timing of your jumps and punches will help you progress through levels with minimal mistakes. Prioritize enemies. Not all enemies need to be defeated. Focus on taking out enemies that pose an immediate threat or are blocking your path. Avoid unnecessary confrontations to conserve your lives. Watch out for that big ape that can steal your gloves, leaving you defenseless. Ladder management. Ladders play a crucial role in the game. Learn how to effectively climb and descend ladders while avoiding enemy attacks. Sometimes retreating up a ladder can be a strategic move to regroup and plan your actions. Collect fruits. Throughout the levels, you'll find fruits that offer bonus points. While these may seem minor, they can contribute to achieving high scores, especially in the competitive arcade setting. The bell can be rung by jumping into it. The bell refreshes all fruit with a new type worth more points. Observe patterns. Study enemy movement patterns and level layouts. Learning the behavior of enemies and understanding the level design will give you an advantage in planning your actions. Stay mobile. Keep your Kangaroo moving to avoid being cornered by enemies. Quick and unpredictable movements can make it harder for enemies to target you. Practice patience. Kangaroo requires a balance of patience and calculated risk-taking. Rushing through levels can lead to unnecessary mistakes, so take your time when navigating obstacles and enemies. The stages. The goal of the 4 stages is to reach your offspring at the top of the level, except for Stage 3, where you must repeatedly punch a tower of monkeys holding your captive Joey in a cage. Each monkey defeated brings the cage lower to the ground. As one of the early platformers, Kangaroo holds historical significance in the arcade gaming world. While it may not seem as famous as some of its contemporaries, it still resonates with fans of classic arcade games. Its legacy lies in contribution to the evolution of platformer games, as well as its representation of the 80s arcade culture. Kangaroo has been ported to the early consoles such as the Atari 2600 and Atari 5200. Kangaroo was featured in the 1984 cartoon Saturday Supercade. Kangaroo remains a beloved classic for nostalgic gamers and arcade enthusiasts alike. Its straightforward gameplay and charming graphics captured the hearts of many during its time, making it a respectable entry in the arcade gaming canon. While the lack of complexity and repetition may limit its appeal to some modern players, it's a must-try for those interested in exploring the roots of platformer gaming and experience the joy of classic arcade challenges. In conclusion, Kangaroo is a charming and engaging arcade game that offers a blend of platforming and action gameplay. While it may not have reached the same level of fame as some of the other classics, its unique theme and enjoyable mechanics make it a worthwhile experience for retro gaming enthusiasts and those looking to explore gaming history. Mastering the game's strategies will allow players to rescue the baby kangaroo and achieve high scores, adding to the overall enjoyment of this lesser-known gem from the arcade era. Kangaroo is a true hidden gem, as I never heard its name mentioned when talking about the classics. It's time to give it its due. Kangaroo gets an A and earns the coveted Seal of Excellence, reserved for the most excellent games on its platform. How did it rank against our previous retro review, Dig Dug? Check out the video to find out. So I used to play Kangaroo at a local pizza parlor. After we ordered our food, I'd run straight for the small arcade they had there. It made the time it took to make our pizza seem to fly by. The pizza parlor is still there. The owners have changed, but the pizza remains the same. I still go there from time to time, but gone is the arcade area. There in its place are just a few more tables for extra seating. Every time I go there to pick up our order, I peer into that room. The arcade machines may be gone, but the memories will always be with me. And that's what this channel is all about. How these games of old can evoke such fond memories of our childhood. A simpler time, a wonderful time. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed making it. There are so many more 8-bit memories I want to share with you, so please, like and subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. And please, join in the discussion below. What are your favorite arcade decade memories? So until next time, you have 1 quarter and 3 lives to achieve greatness. So strap on those boxing gloves and swing for the stars, my friends. Arcade Decade, over and out.